I am.
Oh, and it's facing you.
Yep. So we're starting here and we're going to be walking down the aisle very, very soon. This is my husband's date, Roxy. Honey, come over. This is my husband and he's here to give me away to Peter. We're having our commitment ceremony. And we have Kai that's going to be our, what are you, Kai? What do you want to be called?
I'm the janitor.
Kai's the janitor. And we have Michael. Can I put you on? Michael's doing our pictures. And we have Tall and Michael coming. Michael's going to be our cameraman. And we're going to start. Are we walking in 2 minutes, guys? So thank you, each of you that chose to come. I did something. There's like weird little things on here, Roxy. How do we get rid of those?
I don't know.
You touch them and
there we go.
Let's do it.
So this, for those of you that don't know, this is my husband. We've known each other since I was 11 and he's 14 and we have 3 beautiful boys, and he knew I was going to fall in love with Peter before I did. And I took a picture of Peter and posted on Facebook like I do, and Nate says, Peter's the one. And it took me 6 months to realize I really wanted a 1. And then it's taken 3 years for Peter to realize he wants a 1. But a 1 to us means we're just each other's priority. So that means I can have other lovers and we can have other people in our life that add to our ecosystem.
Yay.
And just for the record, I don't do that for anyone else, so don't start writing me. No.
All right, so I think we're about ready to start walking down the aisle. I'm going to turn this over to Michael. He's going to be our cameraman. Let's do it this way. Yay. I messed up though. Should I start it over? Because
no, don't start it over.
Well, Kamala Devi said that we need to do it the other way. Oh well, I fucked it up.
The other way.
I fucked it up, Kamala Devi.
That's perfect.
So you got to hold it straight up and down, honey.
We can start it again and do it sideways.
No, these guys said don't start it.
Yeah, if you don't want to restart it.
I just get to fuck it up, Michael. Kamala Devi said I can fuck it up.
Viewers, we'll have to get new ones.
What's that?
Subscriptions.
So here we go.
Oh.
So Roxanne's walking 10 steps behind us, and Frank, you get to lead us because you know where we're going.
Don't get me.
Too late. Okay.
Well, we need Michael to be ahead of us, though.
Okay. That can be accomplished.
Kai, do you want to walk in front of Nate and I, or do you want to walk with me? What do you feel? Are you okay if Kai walks with us?
Sure.
Can he give me a wink? Yes. No, Roxanne. Do you want to? What do you want, Nate? What do you want? I think Nate would like to walk.
I get to watch you on your wedding day. It's really sexy.
So when we get down there, Michael, then you want to be really close so that the viewers can hear us do all of our vows and stuff.
Yeah.
Hi guys, thank you for joining us from all over the world. I'm so.
Okay.
Is it working?
Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
We're back.
Part 2. Because you know what? Today was all about permission to fuck everything up. Because it's all perfect. That's all we can do. How beautiful. this man. This is Nathan Darling. He's been my friend, my companion, my husband for 22 years, the father of our children. Thank you for loving me and supporting me and growing in so many ways, and recognizing Peter before I did. For saying yes, I still want to continue this journey with you, even though it looks weird and I feel weird and I don't know how to do any of this. Thank you.
Thanks for being you.
So before Nate goes and takes his place with his date, then can we just all give him a moment of acknowledgement, and can we give you love showers? What would you like?
It to be over.
So just take a moment and look at all these people as they acknowledge you for the man that you are. We love you, Nate.
Okay, done.
Jane's waiting for you.
Well, I'd love to begin with a blessing, and if you'll turn around and face go ahead and come around this way. And Michael, you can go that way to see their faces as we look into this gorgeous circle of friends and lovers. I'm going to invite everyone to supercharge this rite of passage with some breath, because we're going to create a prayer field, and I'm going to invite you to a particular shamanic breath. So we're going to do a 2 inhales, 1 long exhale. And as we're raising the vibration, you're feeling the pleasure. We are here to celebrate. 2 more. And as we feel the elevated prana, we are in gratitude for the elements, the cool autumn sunset, the gorgeous bay and blessings from the ocean, the sand, the seagulls. And just take a moment to really feel the unseen allies that are gathering here for this magical moment that is immortalized. Because my blessing to you is that this deep commitment is one of many, many, many commitments along the journey. And we are here to help you create a memory of total alignment, heart, body, mind, spirit, soul, and beyond, so that as you're journeying on this path together, you can remember that congruency. Every anniversary that comes from this day forward, remembering the immense love that you feel for each other, that your community has for you, and that Mother Earth and Father Sky are here to witness, bless, and see you back into the deep commitment to love. It's with that blessing into the future that I'll turn to Kai.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want to come be right here, Michael? Or on this side, then you can get people on this side of us too.
Maybe we'll have everyone sit down, so it'll take a little bit.
You want everyone to sit down?
Of course. Can I do a little direction, which is might be more meaningful? You actually face the group, yeah, and then you face on the side, and that way we can see your reactions.
Let's close our eyes for a second and remove the helicopters or any other sound, and actually connect to the sound of our hearts.
I think we have to talk loud.
And the sound of the ocean. We call upon and we invoke the presence of Iyamanja, goddess of the ocean, to bless us with love and depth and connection, to wash over our emotions, to hold us, to illuminate our hearts. I'm going to start by reading a proclamation of connection that Monique and Peter wrote together. Each word will be a blessing that we are showering onto them. And while I'm doing this, you should look around and see how happy these people are to see you guys are connected. This is a proclamation of Monique Darling and Peter Peterson's commitment and partnership. We offer it in front of the God and the Goddess, all being seen and unseen. All beings seen and unseen. The angelic court and above, our allies from every dimension. The purpose of this gathering is to consecrate the connection of these two spirits, to dive deeper into even more uncharted territory of where their souls meet. This is about their divine essence meeting and welcoming each other on a spiritual plane. We acknowledge and appreciate the support and witnessing of our dear friends, family, and community. The culmination of all these prevailing and passionate people congregated here today to create a tremendously powerful portal of transformation and manifestation. By being celebrated, held, and witnessed by a conscious community that considers each other as family in the ceremony, we strengthen and amplify a bond between us all. Abundance, ease, and grace is what we declare and the intention we send out into the universe from this portal of transformation. There is an eternal dance between our souls that feels timeless, and yet in the infiniteness of our connection, it feels like such a priceless treasure that we have found one another in this lifetime, in these bodies. Since the moment we met, we have felt such a shared passion for our purpose in this world. Such an epic, profound soulmate connection. The beauty of our journey is that together we have been able to uncover many things in the way of trust, love, connection, intimacy, sovereignty, and surrender. In our world filled with extraordinary teachers, we have found the greatest teachings from one another. One of the most precious gifts we offer is that we have the ability to be more of ourselves together. So in front of you all, the world, and the entire cosmos, we are here to publicly proclaim and celebrate this partnership for this lifetime and beyond. May we see and hold one another in all facets of health, allowing that we are perfect in all of our unique imperfections. May we give one another permission to disappoint, to be angry, sad, ecstatic, intense, and to be clumsy as we explore the parts of ourselves and our ways of relating that we have never had the space to explore before. I give you permission to be the bad guy, to not know, and giving room for your deepest crazy. To hold one another not only in sickness and in health, but in every beautiful emotion we have to offer. We are in this for the best of times and the worst, committed to seeing what's on the other side of each moment. I have your back infinitely. We are stepping into a committed relationship where we are choosing to make each other our top priority, second only to ourselves. However, there is room for a few lovers in our lives, ones that remarkably enhance our relationship, one who will add to our ecosystem, divine souls that honor, respect, and cherish the commitment we are making to one another. In turn, we offer the gift of being seen, being loved, and accepted for everything that we are. Fellow adventurers on the path of merging the greatest depth of connection and the most profound exploration of freedom. Thank you for showing up to support this partnership and celebrating our journey. Together, we truly appreciate the willingness to share in our unconventional relationship, with a commitment from all to leave the campsite better than we found it. That's okay. Let's take a deep breath in together. Exhale gratefully. Every now and then, a cosmic event occurs. An experience so profound that life itself stops and gasps for air. Witnessing a birthing star, a forming galaxy, Today is such a day, a cosmic event where two destined souls find their way back to each other. A love so profound that it heals all who come near it. A connection so strong that it inspires life to evolve and expand even further. Monique, witnessing your heart is like watching the sun rise and shine its blossoming light, illuminating the night and bringing forth never-ending life. Your love is so big, so expansive, that it includes us all. Your enthusiasm, your joy, your smiling presence has helped each and every single one of us here to grow in our capacity to love, to understand, to listen, and of course, to play. Peter, you are a fountain of joy and a ball of energy. You believe in the truest form of freedom and live for the betterment of humanity. Your childlike innocence and your open heart is an inspiration to everyone around you. You never give up, you care and you love. You grow and always transform. Thank you for standing up for us all. Thank you for tirelessly finding ways to illuminate, empower, and uplift this planet. May your light shine bright. May your heart know no end. Monique and Peter, your union in its essence holds a divine quality, a knowing of souls and an all-enveloping presence. We are all grateful to life, to the angels of light, for bringing you two to each other. For in your connection, so many of us are brought to tears of gratitude and joy. Let this moment be a moment of celebration and truth. Love is always present. However, choice is an ever-ending journey of expansion and growth. May you commit to this now. May you choose each other in this moment again and again. May the esoteric symbol of the divine wings follow you in all you do and in all you are, and most importantly, may you always remain best friends. So there's one more prayer that you're going to read to each other. It has 5 parts. So we'll start with...
Beloved, may we join our hearts in love. May we find peace and harmony within each other. May our joint venture into the mystery of life bear fruit. May it shower us with blessings and encourage us to our utmost growth. May we remember our strength in time of weakness. And may we offer vulnerability. And remember our shortcomings even when rising to our peaks. I ask to soar through the inner skies. I ask to dive into the endless depths of your soul.
My dearest friend, let us grow and blossom as parts and as a whole. Let us find our own way as we walk our path of connection and oneness. Let us inspire each other to live out our truest gifts and express our innermost treasures. May our unity be one of complementing wholes. May we fill within our separateness so we can reunite with overflowing hearts. May we see each other to our greatest potential, and may we marvel at how together we can rise even further.
Beloved, I wish for your deepest pleasure. I ask if I can to fulfill all of your wishes and all of your desires. I wish for us both to grow in curiosity. I wish for us both to expand in our capacity to receive. Yes, and more, please. Always, infinitely. May we support each other in this grand adventure of light and delight. And may we see our bodies as divine temples and our hearts as sacred altars. I ask to water your blossoming spirit. Do I get you wet, Peter?
Mm-hmm.
And to tend to your garden of infinite love.
Precious, may we find the strength to forgive and forget, to soften our hearts when challenges approach us as an invitation for growth. At times, my heart contracts, my wounds surface, and I disregard the grace of your loving embrace. Please, find it in your heart, in those moments, to remember my truest of intentions, my unwavering love. See and understand that these are the moments I need you most. Hold me near and help me return back home, back to my heart.
My treasured heart. I see you. I see you so deeply. I feel your presence within my soul. And my heart sings when you approach. My soul dances when you whisper. Let us grow and inspire. Let us be a blazing flame of passion and love, sweeping our community and those around us with our enveloping embrace. Beloved, let our love be a beacon of faith. Let our love be a source of inspiration and a fountain of support. May this moment be one of gratitude, of remembrance, and of eternal truth. May our love grow and blossom. May we live with passion and great adventure. And may we always remain best friends.
Now everyone repeat after me. Love liberates all beings.
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 Love liberates all
And
beings.
engrave in our heart unconditional love forever. Amen. And we're going to ask these two beloveds to read their vows to us so we can bask in their glory.
You want to go first, honey?
Sure.
Monique. First, I would like to honor what has brought you and I here to gather in this way today. To me, it is our mutual passion and purpose for sharing our gifts with our highest joy. It is also our inquisitive nature to learn and connect with one another on a deep and authentic level. This has kept me utterly compelled to stay connected with you as my best friend. My appreciation for you, Monique, is something I cannot fully describe with words. There are emotions and feelings of such profound gratitude, bliss, and delight that flow straight from my heart. Thank you for helping me to explore my inner and outer world with such zest and zeal, vim and vigor, and benevolent love. These aspects you bring out in me, I will be eternally grateful till the end of time. The inner sparkle you give off is so contagious. I can hardly restrain my own joy from bursting out when we create our magic together. Monique, thank you for sharing so many profound moments of supreme synergy, pure love, joy, fits of absolute giggle-gasm laughter, and even your dejected, depressed, and disappointed self. I love all of you. I love your crazy, magnanimous, passionate self. All of your emotions are welcome, and I thank you for accepting all of mine. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for trusting me with your heart. Thank you for sharing the parts that no one else has ever seen on this planet. Thank you for helping me to step into a higher level of awareness, acceptance, and surrender. Thank you for making me your priority. Thank you for challenging and stretching me in a way I had no idea I could. And thank you for laughing at my silly and cheesy jokes. Even though I knew after the first 15 minutes of our inaugural conversation that we would probably be friends for the rest of our lives, I had no idea how much evolution, magic, and joy we would create together. And for this pleasant surprise, I am eternally grateful. Ever since that day you invited me to come on the road with you, I have been blessed with your considerate kindness and compassion, your keen intellect, your creative excitement, and of course your savory, Velveeta, cheesy wit. Ever since that day, I have been honored and humbled to be working side by side to help create a portal of enchanting transformation for people to step into. Monique, the vision for you and I moving forward is not only to step more fully into our highest excitement and joy, but it is for us to be even more open to give and receive unconditional love and infinite abundance in all of its forms. Thank you for enhancing my life in ways I did not even know existed. Thank you for wanting to explore the uncharted depths of each of our souls. To quote Beth Chernsky, and one day you realized that your heart was cracked wide open to make bigger space for all the good stuff you had always been hoping for. Monique, thank you for cracking my heart. Thank you for doing so much more. Thank you for meeting me at the crossroads of where depth and connection intersect with freedom. You are the gift, Monique, darling. Thank you for being my gift.
The irony is, throughout our relationship, I've been the prolific writer, and it's like everyone always says, where's Peter's writings? And my vows are very short.
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Peter Peterson. From the time I was little, I imagined the person who would sweep me off my feet, and we would ride off into the sunset and live happily ever after. I love that cheesy image. After 3 years of waking up beside you and sharing this incredible life of passion and connection and freedom and endless adventure, I realized I never wanted someone to sweep me off my feet. And living happily ever after is boring. There's so much more beyond my imagination that you and I co-create. It's that trusting and being in that breath with you in every moment. That life brings me more than I could ever have dreamed possible. What my soul's always truly longed for is to be met fully, deeply, exquisitely from someone offering all of them. Every inch, from their deepest grief to their most exalted joy, who continuously calls me out when I'm not bringing all of me to the table, and yet still takes the time to tenderly hold me where I'm at until I can come home and be there with you. I fall in love with you so many times a day. Your smile, your laugh, your zest for life, your humor. You are a comedic genius, Peter Peterson. Thank you for pushing me to my edges, for bringing out my passion, my jealousy, my inspiration, and the greatest gift, my trust. You were the first person in my life ever who believed in me enough to encourage me to share all of my crazy. Stood by my side so many times and introduced me to people with pride, saying, "This is my partner. She can see your spirit guides and what's energetically ailing you. Do you want her help?" And you gave me permission and courage to step and not hide that anymore. the world gets to see that because you gave me permission. You're a blessing in my life, and I'm honored and humbled to have you standing before me today. Thank you for all the times you said no over the past year when I've asked you to marry me, so that in this moment, I know there's nowhere else you'd rather be.
Face each other. Let's all take a collective inhale. Do you, Peter Peterson, take Monique Darling to be your partner in grace and your source of inspiration?
Yes.
What? I didn't hear you.
Yes, I do.
Do you, Monique Darling, take Peter Peterson to be your partner in grace and your source of inspiration?
Yes, 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 yes.
By the power vested in us as your beloved loves and community and friends, we pronounce you one which is two and two which is one. You may now passionately kiss the bride.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to ask you on your feet, we're going to create a tunnel here, and this will be like the arches of a temple, so on either side, and we're actually going to stand so that
Do you want me to start?
one line reaching out to the partner on the other side. Good, and then Tall, can you hit the music?
Just follow behind Peter through the line.
You want me to start playing it?
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, so you have a partner before you, and you're reaching through so you know who your partner is. And then, now that we're all partnered up and we've got our temple formed, put your hands down so you can see here. I want you to see this beautiful couple. Come this way for just a moment.
I'm gonna be in there.
Great, you can be in there for sure. So come here, and in the end you can put your hands down and look here. You got it. Good. So Tall. There's Tall. Beautiful. Okay. So what we will be doing next is we're gonna send these crazy unicorns. I want you to think about what makes Monique so incredibly unique, as well as Peter. And actually, I'm gonna send this down to Tall. So passing this wand to Tall, and we are gonna send
You're going second.
Peter first, followed by Monique, as each of you share in words of affirmation what you think is so unique and beloved about him. Don't wait for the person to finish, because the more input he gets from every ear, the more it kind of reorganizes his nervous system. And we're going to give them such a tremendous love shower in this angel wash that it's going to reorganize them. So this is a rite of passage. On the other side, when Tall receives them, they will never be the same. So with that much love, you're going to actually put your rub your hands together. You're going to put your hands touching, holding, hugging, kissing, whispering words of affirmation as they go through the angel wash, beginning with Peter.
Did I walk with my eyes closed, right?
Yeah.
Power. Beautiful. Sexy.
Lovely.
Super sexy.
Happy hats.
Totally chill every minute, just like hanging out on the couch.
You deserve all of this.
So generous, gorgeous, edible.
Bridge builder, delightful joy, love.
You're relentless in the pursuit of joy for everything.
You're just angel of love.
Oh, it's so magical. You are magical. You turn my life around. I love you too. Adore you.
Magical divine goddess queen.
Thank you because I get to go. So beautiful. Your love, your generosity, your support,
You look very happy on that.
you are becoming. It's just
Glowing, Monique, full of love. Yeah.
love will always keep you well.
You're perfection, daughter. You're perfection, and you're a goddess.
Amazing.
I would love to read a poem from the universe and the angels for Peter and Monique. Peter! Okay. This is for you, beautiful beings from my soul. Love or freedom? I must choose. But then I ask, this thought is whose? Limiting views of love abound, but I know there is another love to be found. Our love has blown my world apart. The struggle and beauty has opened my heart. And then I find I must open some more, because I long to meet you at the core. I discover that love is not even what I knew. Love is something far more true. As I learn to unconditionally give and receive, I see how in divine freedom we get to weave a life together with no rules, because we are embodying the real tools of allowing the other's light to shine. Because when you light yours, you alight mine. And I'm willing to do all the work it takes until into pieces my heart breaks, so that even more love it can hold, and in grace and joy our lives unfold. We are wacky, wild, and a miraculous fit. And you are so gosh darn worth it. We are pioneers creating a new paradigm, remembering love more eternal than time.
Thank you, Shazza. So before the sun goes down, then we're gonna play our favorite song that we just got to go see played in person the other night, and we'll play.